Brought to you by Agilus Diagnostics. Agilus Diagnostics.
Many of us love tattoos. Some of us are contemplating on getting a tattoo. But there's a study that now indicates that those with tattoos have a 21% increased risk of developing cancer of the lymphatic system. So what's going on here? Sarthak in this report is going to tell you all about the link of tattoos and cancer and whether you should be going ahead with a tattoo. Take a look.
Tattooing, a practice that dates back thousands of years, has deep roots in numerous cultures around the world. Ancient Egyptians used tattoos to signify status and religious beliefs, while Polynesian tribes employed intricate designs to tell stories of heritage, valor, and rites of passage. In Japan, irezumi evolved as an elaborate art form symbolizing courage and societal roles. And in the Pacific Northwest, indigenous people used tattoos as markers of identity and spiritual protection. This rich tapestry of history reflects humanity's enduring desire to mark life's journey on the canvas of the skin, transforming tattooing into a profound and celebrated art form that continues to evolve.
I am a tattoo artist and this is something opposite of what these days it is prevailed, that tattoos are funny, tattoos are funky. It's not. It's the tattoo industry is not new. The oldest proof, the oldest physical proof of a tattoo is 5,000 years old. Even if you die and you are preserved as a mummy and humanity finds out after 5,000 years, the tattoo will be there. Yeah, so it's a very permanent thing. Don't get a tattoo if you are not confident about it.
But what started many centuries ago is now raising eyebrows. An observational study of Swedish cohort found that tattoos were linked to a 21% increased risk of lymphoma, a type of blood cancer. Researchers from a university in Sweden analyzed data from Swedish National Cancer Register and found that the tattoo size had minimal impact on cancer risk. These findings are published in eClinic Medicine. Although the carcinogenic potential of some tattoo inks was previously known, the researchers undertook the study to explore the specific impact on cancer risk. But does that mean you can't get inked? Let's listen to the experts.
So tattoo ink is a combination of many chemicals. Some of the inks, they have up to 50 chemicals. And it's always been a matter of concern that when we are using a tattoo with these chemicals, some of which in the lab have been shown to cause cancers, does it increase the risk of cancer in an individual person? And so far, we did not have really very concrete link. A recent study, however, has shown a slightly increased link of a particular type of cancer called lymphoma. It does seem to have a logical explanation, but more research is needed to really establish a clear link.
Even if we discount the study due to the limited evidence linking tattoos to lymphoma, there are many other factors to consider. Regular checkups for infections and continuous monitoring for early signs of blood cancer and other complications are essential.
From a medical perspective, more than cancer, we are concerned about the risk of certain infections such as hepatitis B and C. When our youngsters, they go for tattoos, they do take precautions by going to established centers, but sometimes they do it at places that may not be taking all the precautions. And it's not just about changing the needle. It's also about the ink. If you are drawing the ink from the same pot, if you are not using an individual small ink bottle, then again you are dipping it in that ink and you are using it to make the tattoo, which can transmit hepatitis C to an individual.
Tattoo inks can contain varying concentrations of polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, which are known to be carcinogenic, mutagenic, and potentially harmful to the skin. Additionally, recent reports indicate that young individuals with tattoos, particularly those with black or red ink, may experience adverse reactions such as photosensitivity, raised skin, and itching.
While there's no direct evidence linking skin cancer to tattooing, it's important to be safe because tattoo ink does contain some chemicals. Like it contains polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, especially the black ink, which are known carcinogens. But the dosing is so low and there's no direct link that's been established, but it's better to be safe. It's also important to check on the ink colors that you're having. Red ink and white ink have more heavy metals like mercury, cadmium, lead, which can lead to reactions. So do they lead to lung allergy problems.
Despite the health concerns associated with tattoos, tattooing as an art form has been an integral part of social culture for thousands of years, tracing its roots back to the 4th millennium BC. And it cannot simply be disregarded. If you are considering getting inked, there are several important factors to consider and tests to undergo before permanently marking your skin with this form of art.
The melanin in your body is also a pigment, and we are brown, we are yellow, we are white. So the different skin colors means the different pigmentation of a natural pigmentation of a body. So the ink, the artificial ink, however organic it can be, is also a pigment. You are inserting a pigment in your body. So if you have pigment allergy, you should be concerned about it. I recommend is consult your dermatologist first about it. Secondly is diabetes. People have diabetes, high blood sugar, so that makes the healing process a little slower. And you have to keep the insulins on check. If they are okay, you're just like any other guy, get a tattoo. But if your insulins are high, you should consult your doctor first.
With Sarthak Sharma, Bureau Report, India Today.
Well, that brings us to the end of this edition of Health 360. We hope you enjoyed watching the show as much as we did, putting it together for you. You can find this story and much more on our website, which is indiatoday.in. You can also download the India Today app. Find these stories around health and wellness also on India Today's social media platforms. That's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube.